Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. About quarter 20 to 8. I've been up for a while, drinking my coffee, listening to a little music, reading some insults on my YouTube channel. I gotta tell you, man, I like this new camera. This new camera comes with 64 what the fuck was it? I don't know if it was megabytes or gigabytes or gigabytes. Anyways, it's got internal storage on it, man. But you also can add a little memory card. I don't know all these words, guys. Honestly, man, it's just so much shit. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm old. It's a different language. Nothing makes any sense what they call stuff. So anyways, this has increased capacity for videos between they say 47 out of those 64 are available for recording, which is going to help me in my videos. I get a lot of people saying my videos are too long. I get that. I see the guys out, everybody's got, 15-minute videos. They're easier to upload. There ain't, I don't know. I do what I do. And you can skip through it. No need to one guy, I'd never seen his name before. And I blocked him. I don't need guys like him on my channel. His first comment on my channel was, "Your videos are way too long. It's all the same shit." Blah, and he went on and on and on. And I was like, "Yeah, you're gone, pal. I do plumbing, Unfortunately, there's, it's a basket of things that plumbers do, and yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'm not going to be repairing a drippy faucet one day and the next day building a fucking airport or a school. That's not what Johnny does. I'm a fucking service plumber, residential for the most part. I don't get into commercial buildings. I try to stay away from them, actually. Let me go let my dogs in. Yeah, so, I do what I do, guy. If it's not for you, stroll on by. When I got hit the first of the year, I vowed to not talk about politics on my show. I actually started another channel for politics. And I'm reading this stuff that's happening in our country now. And I can tell you that none of it is improving my life. Nothing that he has done so far. What kills me is he's going around telling everybody they're not paying their fair share. What a fucking hypocrite. A guy who doesn't pay any taxes. Never has and never fucking will. He's the guy who's going to point the finger at somebody else and say, "You're not paying enough." Anyways, it's time for me to get centered. This guy is a big distraction for me. And some of you guys, let me know as soon as some of this shit he's doing hits the fucking streets where you feel it and you say, "Yes, my life has improved." Let me know, because I'm all ears, Jackson. So anyways, back to this camera. I really like it. It's just about the same. I mean, they all do the same thing. It's just a matter of getting used to this one. It's very nice. I have my GoPro somewhere, and I'll still use that. It's all about the settings, and you know, you're definitely, you know, better off being kind of a geek, you know, or at least grown up. Like my nephew Nate, he's a master plumber, but he grew up with computers and shit. And there's only a 10-year difference between our ages, 10 or 11 years, but that's a big difference. He knows all about this technology. I kind of just rejected it from the beginning, and I can see why I did, because it's just terrible what they're doing to us. It's terrible, all this shit, man. Life used to be so simple. All you needed was a piece of paper and a fucking pencil. I can't find your number. Well, what app are you using? An app? What the fuck is an app? Is that short for Apple? Anyways, couple of headlines. Here's what could get more expensive under Trump tariffs. Trump puts tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China, spurring a trade war. Wonderful. That usually works out great. You know, anything with war in it usually, you know, has fucking casualties. Trump is waging war against his own government. Yeah, he is. You know, Vladimir Putin couldn't fuck things up more himself. There will be many casualties. Panama girds for war as Rubio opens talks. I don't know anything about that. What, are we gonna go to war with fucking Panama now over the fucking Panama Canal? That was always a big fucking issue for me. Federal employees were told to remove pronouns from email signatures by end of whatever. That's another big issue, you know? I was at a house the other day and they were playing fucking Fox almost, you know. Their plan is working. They're sucking these people in. They sit in their house and they watch Fox News all day, these older people. And most of the talking, you know, what's funny is on those channels, you 99.9% of the time, you're not listening to Donald Trump speak. You're listening to other educated people explaining what he's doing. And Donald Trump just doesn't have the ability to I mean, he doesn't have like this vast vocabulary, and his intellect is lacking. So they build him up. They call him the president. And when somebody says the president, automatically you think of this person who's educated, powerful, and thoughtful. That is not Donald Trump. Donnie Boy's a puppet for, you know, the only reason he's around is because he appeals to people in this country. He does. But he's just there to implement other people's plans. Project 2025. He's putting that shit into action. He lied when he said he knows nothing about 2025. I mean, this is basically his presidency is boiling down to they're implementing Project 2025. There's so many games going on. There's beef. He's got beef with Governor DeSantis down here in Florida. Governor DeSantis realizes that chasing immigrants out of town is going to be a real big fucking problem for him. The building will stop in Florida. if you chase off all the immigrants. That's all I can tell you. Uh, and Ronnie Boy got a taste of that when they packed their shit and left on their own. They're like, I've been here for 10 fucking years, working my ass off, building a fucking business. Uh, you let me do all of this stuff, and then you're gonna come in here and fucking arrest me, take me away in handcuffs, and keep all my shit? Fuck that. They're packing up their trucks and they're driving back to fucking Mexico willingly. They're getting the fuck out of here with all this shit, man. These people have worked their fucking asses off to, there should be a pathway to citizenship for these people. This is bullshit, just rounding people up. It's crazy. These people are working, man. They're not going to the corner. They're not raiding a corner where guys are just standing around doing nothing. They're raiding jobs where people are working. It's a sad day for me. It's a sad day. To me, it's a big black spot in our history. This guy and what he believes in, and he doesn't believe in anything. It's all about the power for him. He just loves acting like he's this thoughtful, he's got all the looks down. He's an actor. He's not an intelligent man. He is not an intelligent man. Yeah, it's sad. Anyways, it's Sunday. I had yesterday off a half a day, and it was great. I slept a little bit. I've got all day today off. My amigos called me last night and asked if I needed any help this weekend or today. And I said, no, I need the day off, man. But I did tell them to be careful. I said, I don't know what your immigration status is. And I don't want to know. I don't know what their status is. All I know is, I said, be careful, man, because these guys are running around rounding people up and just fucking, it's all about the money, guys. Let me just tell you what I think is going to happen. They're going to have these camps, they're going to keep these people because countries are going to reject Donald Trump flying planes in there and dumping people off, which is to be expected. And they hope that happens, I believe, so that they can basically open up a whole new business of opportunity to house these people. Jails are big money in this country. To privatize jailing people or making these basically an internment camp, there's money in there. And I don't know, man. I can't stop talking about it. I'm going to read my little thing today. It says, I'm renewing your mind. When your thoughts flow freely, they tend to move towards problems. Isn't that the truth? For me, anyways. I'm always trying to solve the fucking, come up with a solution to the fucking problem. They tend to move towards problems. Your focus gets snagged on a given problem, circling round and round. It attempts to gain mastery. Your energy is drained away from other matters through this negative focus. Worst of all, you lose sight of me. It is draining, and I know a lot of people are feeling the same thing in this country. This guy is a fucking mental drain. What is this fucking guy doing? Really, guys? This is everything you wanted him to do when you voted for this guy? A renewed mind is presence focus. Stay in the day, man. One day at a time. Train your mind to seek me in every moment, every situation. Sometimes you can find me in your surroundings. A lilting bird song, a loved one's smile, golden sunlight. At times you must draw inward to find me. I'm always present in your spirit. Seek my face, speak to me, and I will light up your mind. Yeah, I'm really distracted with this guy. He's a pain, and I really need to. Yeah, I do have Donald Trump derangement syndrome, for sure, because I'm very, very bothered by this guy and this band of people that he hangs around with. They're just not. I don't think they're good people, man. I don't know what their motives are, who they're working for. These people that he puts in power with him. I don't know their names, but they just look like creepy people, and they are creepy people. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So anyways, my thing is, just let me know as soon as these changes hit the streets and your life improves with this guy, because that's what it was all about. Life sucked under Joe Biden, and it was hard, and I can tell you that grocery prices have not gone down. If anything, things have gone up. My fucking shitties at Detwiler's went from $6.50 to $8 a fucking pound, man, on January 1st. Preemptive strike. Terrible. Even the Mennonites are fucking getting in on the fucking price gouging. It's open season on us, guys. Yep. This virtuous man we have in the White House now, full of virtues, able to stand back and judge other people for not paying their fair share when he screwed more people in his life than probably anybody ever. Oh. So I had a guy that called me about a water heater, and this guy was a fucking nervous Nelly, kind of a wackadoo. He called me a couple of times, and the phone calls were painful as a business owner. He's like, okay, I'm walking towards the water heater. Okay, I'm here at the water heater. I turn my phone on. Okay, let me go to camera. I'm gonna take a picture. Oh, wait a minute. I'm like, come on. I don't need all of this. Just take a fucking picture of the water heater, man. Send it to me and I'll tell you how much it is. Anyways, I go through this. I talked to this guy at one yesterday. I finally said, "Hey, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I ain't got time for all this shit, man. I gotta go get an Airbnb ready." He's like, "Yeah, I apologize. I really just have a problem with making quick decisions." I was like, "Really? I would have never fucking guessed, my friend." And we had a laugh about his neuroses. He's got issues. Anyways, I give him a price for the water heater after all these lengthy conversations and pushing and prodding this fucking guy to stay in the direction of what we're trying to accomplish. He texts me back, I'm gonna hold off. It seems like your water heater price is a little high. And I was like, fucking have a great day, buddy. Call around. You'll be calling me back. Nobody's doing them for less than $1,600 in this town. I'm at 14 now, and it is what it is, guys. Do it yourself, my friend. You can go stand in the Home Depot aisle for fucking 12 hours deciding which box looks better. I think I like this one, but no, I'm torn. Maybe this one or that one. This guy's a wacko, man. So my Mennonite showed up yesterday. Very nice little lady. I walk in and she's walking around barefoot in the house. Luckily, I vacuumed the floor and I washed the floor and did all the linens, did all the pillowcases, washed everything. It was nice. They were very happy with the place. And immediately shut it down, close the curtain, close the shade, and that's fine, man. I just want to, I asked him, I said, you guys going to be using the spa and the pool? And she said, well, is it heated? I said, no, it's not. The pool's not heated, but the spa is if you want it to be. I don't see them people partaking in the swimming pool. So it's going to be a month off for me. No cleaning up of an Airbnb. Good check coming in the next day or two for the whole month. That'll be nice. And things are shaping up. I will tell you that I talked a week ago about my sister being in the hospital, man. She's in really bad shape. She has pneumonia. She's really suffering, man. I don't know if she's gonna make it out of there, but she's tough as fucking nails, man. When I talk to her, you can't even visit her, man. I mean, you gotta be wrapped up totally, and, you know, she just discourages people from coming by to visit her, so... she did sound better last night when I talked to her. Shortness of breath, you know, she couldn't even say a word without having to stop a full word without taking a breath in the middle of it. So, life continues on, and unfortunately, with the size of my family and the amount of people in my life that have passed, this is just, it has become routine for me, unfortunately. My best word, my girlfriend, my friend tells me all the time, my favorite word, unfortunately. Yeah, it has become my favorite word. Yeah. Life on life's terms, guys. So, I've got a big mess in my driveway I gotta clean up. The other day I was cleaning my truck, and then I was like, I gotta go. I just pushed the shit aside, covered it up with a tarp, and left it, and had to leave and go get some water heaters and just getting it. I did really good last week. It was a very busy week. I'll tell you what, man, with the price of these water heaters, and the amount of profit that these guys are they're just making tons of money on a water heater. Somebody could really corner the market with some low prices and do 10 or 20 of them a fucking day. I mean, we go through water heaters in Sarasota like crazy. Every supply house is just moving truckloads of these things. Mostly electric, easy. You could come in at $1,200, still make $500, $600, $700 a water heater, and just do fucking thousands of them. I mean, you could do a couple $1 million a fucking year in water heater sales at the right price, you know? Become the water heater king, not the pipe doctor. Water heater king. Buy a truckload of them motherfuckers. Get a good price on them. Show the picture in your fucking warehouse of all these water heaters. Or just go to the fucking supply house and take a picture of their warehouse and act like it's yours. I guess you could do that. Fucking truckload sale, water heaters. Fucking 40% off. From the fucking guys who are gouging these poor motherfuckers, man. Some of them are $3,000 for a water heater. Come on. Let's do some hater mail, guys. I know there ain't much happening today. This is a day off. It's football day. Maybe it isn't football day. What are we doing? I don't even follow football anymore. I don't care. They've gotten so greedy with you gotta buy their package and all the bullshit of trying to find I just turned it off, man. I don't care. Tom Brady don't play for New England anymore. I'm done. That was 20 years worth of fun for me, and I'm over it. Some guy, Brian Albright, said, go to U-Haul and rent a truck. They're lightweight. They have a sliding system on the back for steps. Part of the struggle doesn't have to be real. Listen, guy, I have that hand. I own one of those hand trucks. It's heavier than the goddamn water heater. Unless they've got an aluminum one, which I have not seen an equipment mover, dolly, that isn't steel. I got that water heater up up those steps pretty easy, man. I did it. I was holding the hand truck with one hand and my other hand on the railing. It wasn't that hard. And these prayers that I've been reading are exactly right, I build these problems up and, I guess I planned for the worst and hope for the best. But that went pretty good. I mean, the water heater coming out, I slid it down the stairs. The stairs had carpet on them. It went pretty easy. But I gotta tell you, the toilets, man. Fucking A, them Kohler boxes, man. Just getting them off the shelf at Home Depot is a motherfucker. They're heavy as fuck, man. I think they have like 90 pounds of cardboard in the goddamn box, man. Craziness, man. It's crazy. A helper would have made it a lot easier, but, you gotta pay a guy, even a guy who doesn't know anything, you gotta pay him $20 a fucking hour, man. Then you add labor burden to that. For you businessmen, you understand what that is. Labor burden, fucking workers' compensation, Social Security, Medicare, tax. You gotta match their Social Security. And you gotta give them fucking hours. You can't have them work a day and say, I'll see you in 3 weeks when I need you again. So it's a tough thing there, Brian Albright. I'm doing the best I can. Thanks for your, kind of a snarky solution to the problem I had, but I appreciate you, brother. I hear you. So Brian Albright, this guy again, another one. The word of the day is tubing cutter. He must have been watching me try to cut that copper with a fucking hacksaw. My mini hacksaw. You know why I was doing that, Mr. Brian Albright, you dumb motherfucker? Because there wasn't enough room between the goddamn pipes and the top of the water heater for my smallest pair of cutters to spin around between the pipes. If you noticed, those pipes on that second floor water heater were coming out of the fucking wall, not with the standard 8-inch center. They were 4 inches apart from each other with a fucking relief valve in the middle. I couldn't spin anything. Another guy so that's why I use my hacksaw, guy. I've been doing this shit probably longer than you, Mr. Brian Albright. I don't need your little fucking snarky idiot fucking comments. You're on the fucking precipice of getting fucking booted, my friend. The fuck, man? This ain't hard way plumbing. Easy way. So, another thing when it comes to this, the internet and YouTube and content creators, Donald Trump had all these fucking people at the White House the other day. He's going to reshape the media on how we get our news, Wonderful. We're going to have fucking, Joe Rogan is where we're going to get our news now, These guys who easily manipulated, little payday, a little, hey, you know, we'll make you a millionaire. You just gotta tell us, you know, agree with us all the time. Yeah. Bad girl. 69. Whoa, Jackson. Why can't the whole, spelled whole, H-O-L-E, why can't the whole world be happy like the young lady is, Johnny Sunshine? Talking about that guy's wife. What a happy woman, man. Her laugh was coming from deep down inside. Just joy. She's Canadian. And I think her son or daughter is a fucking Trumper, and they don't talk to each other anymore. And JJ says, I gotta get Apple products. I'm not switching to Apple. But JJ, he says, Donnie's tariffs hit Saturday. Let the tanking of the economy begin. Yeah. This ain't gonna work out well for us. It's Donnie against the world. These people are gonna fucking, you know, the old idiom that says every action is followed by an equal and maybe more powerful reaction. Yeah, they're gonna fucking snap it off in America's ass, and we're the monkeys in the middle between Donnie and the rest of the world, and we're gonna pay. I hope you guys are happy. So this other guy, Sack J80. What the fuck is that flex ducting? That looks so jerry-rigged. I have no idea what the fuck he was talking about. The dryer vent, maybe? You know? Really, guy? Flex ducting? There was no flex ducting on that water heater, my friend. It was the fucking dryer vent. So this guy, Sack J80, says, what is it with skin cancer? Guys, people in the trades. I know a guy who was in HVAC and his nose, etc., was ripped off by surgery, etc. You're a fucking idiot, pal. You're a fucking dope. Ain't no such thing as a stupid question, but that one comes pretty goddamn close. We work out in the fucking sun, you fucking moron. Rick Story says Trump's gonna sign a bill allowing him to run another term. Oh, great. Oh, just fucking great. What'll he be, like 100 by then? Fucking shitting his pants uncontrollably, every step, a fart and a fucking turd. Secret Service get paid hazardous duty pay. DOODIE. Can you imagine having to fucking protect a fucking 85-year-old lunatic with a dirty diaper? Come on! I don't care how much you're gonna fucking pay me. I ain't doing that. So guys, I got a call yesterday twice from my old girlfriend up in New York. She's feeling the pressure to get the fuck out of there, the cold. The fucking 3 or 4 degrees ain't for her. It's expensive. So I said, listen, sweetie, I said, you got a place to stay down here, but you gotta fucking pull your weight, man. You gotta help out. I'm not gonna fucking, wipe your ass for you all day, every fucking day. You need to chip in. Like, I'm gonna go to fucking work, and you're gonna have to do stuff around here. If you're not gonna work, you wanna just sit around all fucking day, you're gonna have to do shit. You're gonna have to work a couple hours during the day, you know? Easy stuff like get up and spend 30 minutes and sweep the house or something. Help out. Do the fucking dishes. It's a good deal, man. I'm like, come on, honey. She's like, I'm not sure I want to do that. I was like, well, fuck it. The offer's off the table. Don't come. You think you're going to come here and I'm going to fucking carry you around like a fucking infant? It ain't happening, man. I don't care how good that punani is. She's like, yeah, we'll do it. We need to hire a fucking cleaning lady. Fuck that, man. You're the fucking cleaning lady. Help out. If you want to go out and earn the fucking money, I'll stay home and do that. I'll take that offer any fucking day. You know? Let the dogs out for fucking 10 minutes. Vacuum the house. Do the fucking dishes. This is nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody fucking does it. It needs to be done. And I can't do it. Spend most of my time either working or doing videos. It's too much. She's not into that. She doesn't like my offer. She's like, I want to get married. I want to have half of what you've earned your whole fucking life. Right off the bat, half of it's mine. Fuck all that, Jack. Johnny ain't getting married. You kidding me? I worked way too fucking hard for my shit to fucking give it up in a fucking stroke of a I do. Fuck that. Johnny ain't walking out in front of that fucking runaway fucking train. Here's what I have to say about that. Wow. Guys, look at this. This happened last night at 10 o'clock. There's 2 pieces left. Me and the dogs ate most of this pizza. Gussie, you want a piece? Watch it. Gussie loves fucking pizza. Here, sweetie, you want a piece? She looks at it. I have to break it in half for Bella. Come on, Betty. Better eat the damn pizza. Gussie, he lays down and eats everything. He's the only dog I've ever seen that lays down. Bella, come on, here. Come on, you want me to hand feed you? Look at her. She's such a little priss ass. I have to feed her. Better. Look at Gussie down here. That motherfucker knows his way around a piece of pizza, Jackson. Here, sweetie. Good catch. That's my girl, Jackson. Watch her. She could play center field for the Bad News fucking Bears. Nice catch, girl. Nice catch. Gussie, I throw it to him, it hits him in his fucking head. She's like, come on, at least get it over the plate, dummy. So what do I do, guys? About the punani? Do I let her live here and do nothing? Dirty dishes, eat food, bitch all fucking day about her fucking problems. Enough of that going on with just me. Guys, I was starving last night, man. All I had eaten all day was that fucking skillet that I had at that restaurant in the morning. And by 9 o'clock, man, I was fucking starving. So, hey, Bella, take out this trash, please. Take out this box. So, I don't know what the fuck happened. I let the dogs out today. And, whoops. Sorry, Gussie. I let the dogs out the back. And about 5 minutes later, I hear all this fucking crashing and shit. There must be a fucking rat or something in my lanai. And Bella is just going through there like a fucking goddamn hurricane, man. Tore my whole fucking lanai. Everything's on the floor. Like, I don't have enough shit to do. I gotta get more fucking rat poison out there. I knocked them motherfuckers back, but I think the next generation has shown up. Another day in the life, y'all. I swear, this is the camera that Steve Lav uses. He learned this lesson. He's been doing it a lot longer than me. I've been doing it for 4 years now. But I like this one because I can zoom in on the screen. It's got some really nice features, man. And I like the internal storage. It makes it very easy to... This is just like night and day from the fucking Quick app. That is not quick. GoPro, that is the time you spend downloading is just fucking horrible. That system is just fucking horrible. They need to get with the program. We ain't got time for all that. Johnny ain't got time for that shit. Get you one. I've got a nice collection of little cameras, man. I know my daughter does this stuff, and she's got a Canon. Big ass fucking beautiful. I mean, it's the best camera you can get, basically, for doing podcasts and all that shit. Whatever the fuck they call them. Her husband has a lot of YouTube channels. She's got a few of them, and they do very well. But she spends a lot of time editing, man. If I kept track of all the time that I spend doing YouTube, and I spent that time plumbing, I'd be a fucking millionaire in 1 year. I'd have tons of money because I dedicate at least as much time to this YouTube. But I love it. It's feeding my narcissism. It's feeding, like Mikey Pipes, getting posters with his name on them and selling them. It's really, feeding the bad wolf, man. Narcissism. Just, and we all have it. We all have a touch of it. Some of them, like Donald Trump is a malignant narcissist, like the worst of the worst. But I'm somewhere on that spectrum of narcissism, probably halfway in the, maybe even more, but that's why I hate Donald Trump so much, because I'm a lot like him, and I know I sure as fuck shouldn't be president. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And I'm going to end on that note. Have a great day, guys. I'll probably get into something else today. Johnny can't sit around, so you may see another video today from Johnny Boy.